My favorite pair of Jordans. Yeah, the shot, the 2008 shot versus Memphis. That's how I got my career started, really. That was a big moment for me. Being a big Jordan fan, I always want to take the last shot just like he did. And you make some, you miss some, and fortunately, I've made more than I missed. So it's just having that mindset to be able to take the last shot and live with the outcome. And Jordan was a perfect example of that.
Chalmers drives down a lane. Counted and a foul. Chalmers gets to the basket. It's a two-point
Having a big game in NBA Finals is like a dream come true. You work hard for that moment, to be in that position, to have a moment where you can leave your legacy, leave your name, and do something good for the team. And I'm a person that's always thrives in a big moment. I love the big moment. And that was my opportunity to show that I belong in the NBA. I can play. I can provide, and I can help teams win a championship. Actually, I did. Being a Jordan fan, I had all the Jordans growing up. We had a certain shoe store called Lace 'Em Up back in the day when I was growing up that used to have all the Jordans. So I'd go find a way to make some money and go up there and get the Jordans. Or I had a way where if I had a good game, they would give me a pair of shoes or something like that. So I always had the newest Jordans, and that was one thing that I did pride myself on. I love shoes, and I've always been like that. I got a special pair from D-Wade, but they was Li Ning, so that was when he signed with his China company. But I did get a couple pair of bronze, but I'm a big shoe fan, so I always had any type of shoe that was out. And when I got my Nike deal, then that's when everything changed. Yeah, out of those three, I would say me and D-Wade is probably the closest. Just because he was there my rookie year. Me growing up in Alaska, D-Wade was one of my favorite players. And a funny story about that is when he played at Marquette, they came to the Great Alaska Shootout, which is a big tournament in Alaska. And that's when I first met D-Wade. And, to fast forward 10 years later, we'd be on the same team as my rookie. We always had that bond. We clicked as soon as I got there. And to this day, I can still talk to him about anything. So to me, that's probably like a brother to me, like a real brother. And, we're close. So, to be part of his legacy, to be able to be on the same team and watch his career from what he took off to what he is now is amazing. And I talk to him all the time and just tell him that you left it all on the court. You gave it all that you got. Not many players did that and went through what he went through and won 3 championships. So, my hat's off to D-Wade. That's my brother right there. See, that's where everybody gets confused at, because I was already going back to 15. When I first got to Miami, Mark Blunt wore number 15. So with that next year, I was changing my number to 15 anyway, because that was my college number, and that's the number my mom wore, so that's the reason why I wore 15. So me going back to 15 had nothing to do with LeBron coming or anything like that. That was already something in motion before. Jordan 4s, the originals, the original color, the black, red, and gray with the white. Jordan wore 'em in the 90s, so I was a big Jordan fan growing up, so it's just